From sunny North Florida, I'm Pete Melfi, and after living here my whole life, I'm becoming increasingly confident that the state is actually just a waiting room for whatever's worse than hell. In the news this week, things got freaky in the most Florida of ways after a couple started fighting patrons at the Twisted Tuna in Panama City. Witnesses say that a man who was only identified as Castro punched a valet in the face at the establishment. Things started to get real and weird in a hurry. Another employee jumped in and slammed Castro face first to the ground. At that point, like it was Pornhub meets the fucking WWE or something, Jessica Williams, apparently Castro's girlfriend or possibly just some random Florida woman, threw herself to the ground and, quote, slammed Castro's face into her crotch area. Castro sustained bleeding facial injuries, but it's unclear whether his gash was caused by the fight or the violent head trauma sustained by Williams's vagina. Now that's some Twisted Tuna for you. Also this week, Lisa Saunders took crazy cat lady to another dimension after she threatened her neighbor with a gun over a disagreement about cats. The 55-year-old psycho's neighbor says Saunders has been feeding all the stray cats in the neighborhood, and she was worried about health issues because of it. When she saw Saunders putting out food the other day, she approached her neighbor and asked her to stop putting the whole damn block at risk. Bad move. That's when Saunders pulled out a gun, pointed at the neighbor, and said, quote, "Don't fuck with me, bitch." Saunders was arrested and hopefully had her house burned down while she was in jail. And a Florida man was arrested while devaluing the Target experience in Destin. Shoppers say the man randomly downed a bag of M&Ms he didn't pay for, then started making lewd comments about his penis to people in the checkout line while he had his fly down. Police arrived and arrested the man while Target shoppers suffered traumatizing flashbacks, reminding them why they don't shop at Walmart anymore. And our top story today comes from St. Lucie County, where a man was arrested before his girlfriend could even make it to jail to pick him up from his last arrest. Compulsive piece of shit Michael Lewis was originally arrested on charges of grand theft. After being released from jail, instead of at least leaving the premises first, Lewis began burglarizing cars in the police station parking lot. Police approached Lewis, who said he was just waiting for his girlfriend. They noticed that Lewis had cash and cigarettes in his hand, which they say is pretty fucking unusual for a guy who just left jail minutes ago. Lewis was rebooked, which I'm sure made his Florida girlfriend fall even more in love with him. And that's about all the time we have left for today. Don't forget you can get all your Florida Man updates at theonlyfloridaman.com, the Florida Man Report on social media at FL Man Report, and Facebook's largest Florida Man page at The Only Florida Man. Until next week, I'm Pete Melfi, reminding you that while Florida's government and tourism industry may want you to pay a visit to our state, I sure as fuck don't.